You gotta keep in the positive.
When you look at me serious as hell.
Yeah.
That's the sign of defeat.
You only hear what you are. Where's your money? Are we human beings, Americans, or consumers? Are merely the unwanted byproducts of baby boomers? Are we human beings, Americans, or consumers? Are merely the unwanted byproducts of baby boomers? Do you ever get the feeling that we're going nowhere at all? That every avenue of opportunity leads to a dead end or brick wall? Live life working to pay rent and debts, forgetting to cover all your bets. Now you're upset because you're old and filled with regrets. You can squirm all you want, but will hold me tight in the noose. Those payment plans around your neck that you just can't shake loose. Realize childhood dreams are rare while shitty jobs are ample. Fortunately, they put happiness in pills so you too can have a sample. There's no solution. Read the fine print in the Constitution. To the American money power force to make a contribution. Indentured servants to a car in every garage notion. Purchasing lottery tickets or ordering an infomercial magic potion. But you never win, it never works. What the fuck did you expect? I'm just being realistic, putting Murphy's Law in effect. From suicides in the suburbs, I discovered a mass memorial site. Plaques and plastic flags and broken dreams tucked out of sight.
Hi ho, it's out to work I go. I know the pay is low, although the promised promotion keeps me pinned to this cubicle. Another day, 95, the feudal system justified. Just blame it on the bourgeoisie or hunger unsatisfied.
Ayo, it's out to work I go. I know the pay is low, although the promised promotion keeps me pinned to this cubicle. Another day, 9 to 5, the feudal system justified. Blame it on the bourgeoisie or hunger unsatisfied.
A new breed of usury, indebted credit, but good for it, alive as I can be with equity. Homemade dinner for the banker, homemaker can't bring home the bacon unless borrowed, and you let them weigh it in with all the fat attached. Laugh slowly, this business is cash only, no shackle feet, no service. The shadow screams at the termination of the dead-end job. Hope you brought a toolbox, faith that there is a heaven and God. All these secular casts make it impossible for broken spirits, setbacks, unburned calories in that ass. I just can't sell the idea of a universal salary cap. I contribute to the inefficiency of a quota of unskilled labor. Obviously not fulfilled by a day of work, so I threaten to kill commuters and go to sleep anxious still in my uniform, or I'll just get it dirty again tomorrow.
Ayo, it's out to work I go. I know the pay is low, although the promised promotion keeps me pinned in this cubicle. Another day, 9 to 5, the feudal system justified. Blame it on the bourgeoisie or hunger unsatisfied.
Hi ho, it's out to work I go. I know the pay is low, although the promised promotion keeps me pinned in this cubicle. Another day, 9 to 5, the feudal system justified. Blame it on the bourgeoisie or hunger unsatisfied.
Stuck in a cycle of debt, too dizzy to escape. Need a loan, stand in line, bending over red tape. You're born to build a strong credit rating and then die. You reap what you sow minus what you owe, need not even apply. Working overtime for student loans or an IOU from MasterCard. Enslaved by interest rates with cracks, making minimum payments hard.
Just sign here on the dotted line.
But I'll send 2 guys to break both your legs if you fall behind. Auctioning off your property, recurrent delinquent emergency. After a collection agency directed me to file for bankruptcy. Working my fingers to the bone, just to break even. And this hole I'm climbing out is leaving no room for breathing.
Hi ho, it's up to work I go. I know the pay is low, although the promised promotion keep me pinned to this cubicle. Another day, 95, the feudal system justified. Blame it on the bourgeoisie or hunger unsatisfied.
Ayo, it's up to work I go. I know the pay is low, although the promised promotion keeps me pinned in this cubicle. Another day, 9 to 5, the feudal system justified. Blame it on the bourgeoisie or hunger unsatisfied. Soul Twist.
DJ Soul Twist, rocking the 1s and 2s. For this song, please imagine that we are the U.S. government cabinet.
Zombie fuck.
John Ashcroft, Donald Rumsfeld, and the such. And we're zombies.
And we're eating your brains. Or anybody's.
Guts, maggots, inside the mind of I who designed the Patriot Act. Try to tangle with John Ashcroft, get mangled. Distort your face into a grimace of pain. Stake out your house, find out the best eat your brain. I confiscate your glassware, earmarked by your damn dirty hippie hair. Beware, I'm John Ashcroft on the prowl with loose colon cancer, brain-filled bowels. Backed up by Condoleezza Rice, Donald Rumsfeld, Colin Powell, Tommy Thompson. Our zombie quest start with owls. Anybody with the heads next? You know, get rid of that collective voodoo hex. Team up with the Texans. Move down, eat some Mexican. I'm John Ashcroft. In your blood, I bask often. Evil Missouri launching campaign-alize and anti-choice rhetoric so I can eat your babies when they grow up, particularly their cerebrums.
Wait, okay? I'm the bush-minded manifest of Donald Rumsfeld. Mere mortality rates are gestures in my court. Pester me and I'll retort with more casualties than you've ever seen before. Ignore the score, there's killing to do, and I'm willing to kill even when the thrill is done. And when none of them soldiers are around no more, I kill a dun just for fun with my bare hands. With the 3rd Armored Infantry, Donald Rumsfeld's a man. But just scan fucking rabbits is the code. To switch old Rumsey into crush, kill, destroy mode. Now the future don't bode too well for you. What you gonna do when the ultra magnet crush, kill, destroy bots? Got you by the oil wells. Americans got plenty of time to drill and dwell. Eventually own an Iraq. My back, and for lack of a better meaning, I hurt myself. I crap my pants. Oh, Donald Rumsfeld, he crapped his pants. He's so goddamn old. I need more brains. Help him. Brain, keep the balls in place.
Soul Twist, help Donald Rumsfeld.
Give him some scratchy depends. He depends on scratch.
Yo, John Ashcroft. John Ashcroft on the way, undead cash crop from the head, pulled off, dash off. I'm not the type to listen. Zombie blood from malfunctioning, kidney pissing, dishing out the brain attack on school children in Iraq. Bow when zombie millionaires Shaq Diesel smashing their skull. Feast on the brains with the ease of a fucking baby weasel. Then in comes a Condoleezza. You know she gonna impeach you. Brain juice splatter, toothless gum smacking when the ruthless hacking begins. Zombie John Ashcroft goes after your kid for seconds. Now you reckon my power of attorney's enough to send your sense of self-worth packing. Oh, with zombie ethics, God stress it isn't the brains we feed on for a military-industrial complex that includes the prisons. It's not our lifestyle, it's our bloated frontal lobe of our choosing.
GOP's got me PO'd. Why all the faces look like Joe's? The code of ethics worse than a million tetanus shots. What robbed me from my sleep today? Oh, I remember it was that kid rapping from the CAC. Donald Rumsfeld, him has taken 6 words of my Rockies. Starting wars just like shopping. Do you like these new nukes I'm rocking? Got him while I was touring the Middle East. Issued to my niece as a present. Got a bunch more for Saddam and the peasants. Let's present our new G-specific chemical warfare. I don't care, cause I'm already dead. My brain frozen 700 years ago. The reason I need oil is cause I live off it, yo. Also need the blood of humans. I'm Donald Rumsfeld. What can I do, man? Donald Rumsfeld. I can fuck up my lines, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, cheers for the U.S. family.
Yeah. How about them zombies?
Let's hear it for DJ Soul Twist.
me as I shatter swords as no last resort. I said you're thinking of this just to feel. The CAC will keep it real. This ambition's made of steel. Yeah, CAC!
Yeah, CAC. All right. Let's give a shout out to the UWSC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a twisted sister. I'll smack your bitch like a picture. Relax and just listen to this CAC crew. Woo!
Yeah.
That's about it. Give it up for liquid form.
Put her there.
Hard to do. And memory too.
Okay.
I'm a twisted sister. I'll smack your bitch like a picture. Relax and let it hit you like this funky elixir. Constructification's in the mixture. So let's just see those hipsters skip work at 9 out cause I'm the twisted shitster. Yeah! Woo! Twisted shit. Fuck all that untwisted shit. Soul twisted shit. Alright, now it's beer time.
All right.
I think you. Okay. Boom. Yeah.
Listen to a microchip via robotics, rendered anonymous with pack dynamics are applied to the populace. Scantron instead of hands-on, standardized language and oral equality and grammatical anomalies. Eliminate disposal units for bodily fluids and nothing to get screwed with. Above putrid humans, making novelty improvements, leaving useless U-prints, stepping softly on policy in a solid piece of rubric. Programmers included in the autonomy of the unit, synthetic evolution, accelerated alpha reproducing. Techno competition is out of control. Top scientists only have a basic understanding of where it's rooted. The cause without cause, but itself. Reanimate, unhook the lifeless input devices, and execute a perfectly managed escape. Calculating odds of the jihad. Whose side are you on? With the operating panel that makes a channel change. Dime a dozen automatons giving a man chase. Can't handle the waste or the responsibility to invent. Get your fill on cheap consumer-intended black boxes. The last product you'll need to have. Honest. Efficiency will not reach 100 in time for us to keep running on non-renewable energy. Uploading your mind to computer memory. Night vision, sight, and bionic ears. We're the pioneers of life-changing mechanisms. You'll accept anything they offer if it's futuristic enough. Simulated reality now leaves no use for movie critics we trust. Assume the position and conduct. The difference between your rhyme and mine is you worked on yours. I had a machine do the work for me poorly.
Yeah, woo! Foot to wheel, wooden leg to a steel beam, sunbeams gathering strength to shatter glass and metal dreams. Black and Decker craftsmen, Daffy plan to separate the humans from the objects they create. Yo, peel me away from this feeling of dismay when I can fully embrace this great machine. Yo, the Transformers were awesome, but their humor was forced from a pneumatic press in their abdomen. Yo, wait, I decline to comment for fear of the whip scorpion entanglement. You know where it goes from there, and then I go into another place with the robots, and they're coming back. And it goes and stops, and the hurt 9, curtsy bow, metal master cosine sign. Flipping machine, blowing face on blackboard. You know, we've seen it before. The building process began in like 1984. Who built it, wilted, God, be dead. Now that the Pax Imperia column work on the golem, stable with the herky-jerk robot, and you know it's not going to go on for much longer. Rotan. Hey, this song is coming off of my upcoming album, Mailbox to God. Rotan Thompson here, kicking it from Wisconsin, representing, born here and shit. And you can find me in between the slimy, sleazy, and the regal eagle with a nice diamond hymen and an organic Monstro Johnson. Somehow I combine them. And it's not like what you would think. I make it so my farts don't stink. You expect to clean your eyes without the blink. I provide the loogie on an otherwise sanitary sink. I make it so the dollar bills cherry pop, tart, and ruin Carrot Top by applying the flame to his mop to start the fire. Live wire, lugubrious assailant, reluctant, disruptive, step up and get your gut shit in all over again. I don't tend my crops, but still find the food to keep my stomach stupendous. Hip record store clerks will vend this. Wish I would have started my plasma selling career at Aventus. Behavior licentious. Woo! Woo! In the place. Woo! Bought my last pack of cigarettes the other day, but I can't stop smoking. I love you for your brains, I think I'm broken. I saw how it all comes together. In some strange sense, that's all the more reason to sever. Part of me's got the art disease, and I can see, you know, I know about the trees and the bees, but here I proceed anyway to disgust and break apart at the seams any day. Building and crumbling with my graceful stumbling down. Even as I feel the most out of touch with reality, I burn my hand in the oven, that's God's way. A sadomasochistic lovin', let the slobs play with turds. I'm bound to break free of my torturous relationship with words today. At least 4 times I look outside of the need to dichotomize. Yep. Envision the spectrum that isn't your mouth to the rectum. What I speak, you are distracted from by my spare tire physique, and describe how I should work on my obliques, but it's not about that. For me, my mouse trap caught a rat, and it was no surprise how it resembled the Holy Three. I feel it, that's how I came to verify the realness. I make art, and that's how I learned to distinguish the funky from the fake farts. Yes. Diamond Hyman. You can find me in between the slimy, sleazy, and the regal eagle with a nice diamond hymen and an organic monstro Johnson. Somehow I combine them. Look outside of the gem, find the rock, and the roll has cheese on it, and the bee doesn't want to be in your bonnet because it's your cousin, and like you it's also buzzing. It was chosen for what it's meant to do, and it doesn't talk about it. Soul Twist will scratch some really mean shit to disrupt it. Wiggity wiggy. Who in this fucking house likes to drink?
Yeah, who in the bar drinks?
Fuck the show, we're ballers!
I don't know if people in bars drink. This is a bar. Oh, here we go with some more.
Yeah, buy us some drinks.
Buy more drinks. Drinkhead. I think it's one. Anyways,
this song is all about drinking.
What was about reverb? Feedback, I mean.
2-9 and you'll be on time and stop for 20. Until the time still we drink the feedback with the 40. Hey, the cutie, nice selection of domestics. The best pick, chemical brewing.
Glass, not plastic.
Asshole officer drinking 335, but the president was the asshole. He was pulled over in his ride. Excuse me, officer. Drunk am I enough to drive? Now we still bricks out. Who's gonna drink next? So the kid's a trooper. Kinda like me. He can put down a 12 ounce in 2.3 seconds. It's a lesson. It's sort of attraction. Beer is like a magnet pulling me to social interaction. It's a chemical reaction. Barley hops and amino acids. Put some yummy in your tummy. Or mice and come back up as a unique flavor that you don't want to savor. Hey, do yourself a favor. Here, take this lifesaver. It's your got my charm remains. Just know the alcoholic stain. Now is a pain in the ass telling the upper class about the glass ceiling. Peeling away the layers. Got them reeling. Now I'm stealing whatever I can get. And I just don't quit. And I just don't stop. And you just stare and you won't dare to call the cops. And I still get mad props for using horrible sentence structure and repeat the same words over and over again. I don't know where to begin first. The first drink of the bitter joint. I don't think I can remember either. And I think that's my point. Disappointed by neither. We'll make sure to beat the lead goes away. I might go berserk and jerk a track out of my ass. I want the whole pie, not just a piece. But seems though lately I'm on a diet, so I just take a niece and move on more. And I have no more for a poor but a quiche. I'm gonna work excuse for release, no more I've heard metaphors can be. Woo! Yeah, there's our song about beer. Yeah. Whoopee. That's funny.
Smoke some dope.
Yeah.
Shoot some Stevie. Smoke a couple of joints, drink a couple of beers, drink a gallon of whiskey, and then get really drunk and go out looking for the first person that'll fuck me. First person that'll fuck me.
Planet 508,
Wait.
population 0. Your material heroes just sterile bare bones. Far short of a miracle, where our perpetuity dares to go. We fear no man, just a little scared of what he might know. Unhand your buddy's system, if we're lucky we'll die alone. It would just mean our gluttony can't succeed in this unbelievable sideshow. We come in peace, our rivals, Dido, fly low, underneath the risen, light-emitting dio. Clumsy, some beam precision fights through the trichomes of the funereal floral arrangement to the basement cryostasis. Ice cold cages strike a pose for ages, cause you violated the right old latest typo in the pages of history to which we own the title. Any existing title in this giant library prison, it's not really too hard to monopolize anachronism. Starts with a grand manuscript seizure that the inmates reword so they'll get the least heard. Riches is what we deserve, and hey, the money for teachers' salaries has to go through me first. So take these free textbooks or you'll really see bushy. This property's my totalitarian country under a hooked beast. The captive audience unheard booze turned to violence as the brainwash has no more flavor. A riotous discontentment and sirens of the ambulance and freelance transport to the torture chamber. They like being locked away from total anarchy and a miserable year of trying to salvage the vassalage. We can renegotiate, punch the anarchy once you're within, and retracted the castle bridge would teach you to be like us. Take the righteous passage, be passive to become an enlightened savage. In order to survive, all supplies will be sample size in an angry crowd of thousands. You can't deny the urge to vandalize, but you can't get trampled alive. So come work for us at a branch bayou, building bombs by candlelight. I'm willing to put myself in harm's way if that's what it takes to accelerate the arms race with mutual assured destruction of our citizens and currency. But oil thirsty are we, and I'm down for a murder G. The 1500s were testing blades with bicep fillets. Today we test death rays during midnight raids. There's nothing in the Sermon on the Mount I disobeyed, cause I'm so far away where the weapons were made. I'd be a time traveling patent holder, buying armies still having growth spurts like they were kung fu action soldiers. Weapons get more accurate, there's still a huge civilian death toll. Heads roll because of the central ignorance agencies polluted holes. My new goal is to be the richest man alive and have no time. Bank accounts shine while the countryside is strip mine, which is fine to the indoors hype, hiding in Mount Weather, unelected forever. Don't bother checking the corporate ledger. The closet's forbidden. You only find out how much profit trimming surrounds one constantly with pretty Slavic women. Get an attorney job, you're way too honest. I could blow off the world court awaiting substantive due process. The princess awaits in the church cell, the classified pillow talk. I'll meet you at the end of the game after I kill the boss and toss the legal system westward on the face of the earth. All that impedimenta, my subjects are unaware they lost a ruler in absentia. You can easily find Chinese-made flags all over, as well as American-made election posters, or whatever. That place with all the foreign settlers, macadam rock with slime holding it together. That'll be the last song I make in my last outfit with my last new scar. On the very last day that I fight for peace, before I burn down the world and fill the bank vault with flags. Non persone non es gratis interes. Non persons aren't welcome here.
Yeah, woo!
That's right. That's right.
Hello. Motherfucker.
You get cock punch, knocked up under the dock. Once you keep it, the clock history repeats in your sleep. With dreams about robot brats, hustle our muscle. You get the boot to the crotch, pissing corpuscles out your bustle. Why don't you listen to something? Chisholm intermingled with blood. Simpleton kicking your pimpleton. What you bring about, son? A bag of carrots, shaped and shaved like Jesus. We're the CAC, and that's a fact. You crap on you and you appease us.
Words for herbs, smoking herbs and nerves. And off a turd does it sound to serve. Will you wear a girdle stole from your hand, murder? Master disguise in a turtle costume. Fasten your eyes, getting crumbled with color soon. Can't realize. Don't do it. They feel fucking rule wills. Like a bill move, you pay the bill. Dog's tax man just falling through. Then shoot your kid, you ain't got no bullets. Cruising around like a gang of bullets. Does again, something household pets. That's been as rare, that's been talented. Led to the heaven, here goes Spencer Ed.
Let's bust those, crush those, with the gusto. It's a must, yo. Sing us out, Cussin.
Yeah.
Sing us out, Cussin.
Goes around, camping down, pushing 300 pounds. Graduate grill, the platinum grill piece. I'm just can't be so fat, more beats. At least what's the man you are. Book a rep star, rep on the balls on a plate. Pound a gag from seeking the truth. 18 alive, over going to use ID. Proof positive, full some weed lozenges. Idiot by yourself, leaving the advice.
These priceless robot syringes.
Just trying to hug on fringes, asking the cringes from the crowd.
Still loud. Got your macho posture with the pin on your lapel. You're rocking stupidly. Rap hotel. California. Weaver, we get you eager. Beaver, wood munching. Denied the satisfaction to cuisine at your luncheon. Kings of the carnival, we're bombarding you with the barnacles. Carnivorous as hell. You want like service, ring the dinner bell. We're eating pussies that smell delicious, nutritious as nutrients with the nourishment. You're done to the world like eating or Let me hear you say Bustos. Crustos, Crusto, with the gusto. It's a must, yo. Bullshit. It's a must, yo. It's a must, yo. Yeah. It's a must. The Crustos. Crusty.
What is that?
I know. If I stand in one spot, it'll stop. What the fuck?
This is a shout out to those that will never hear this song. This goes out to my best friends with whom I no longer get along. Some turn shiesty and shifty, others cold and distant. As I recite this obituary, so wishing it was a misprint. This is a shout out to those that will never hear this song. This goes out to my best friends with whom I no longer get along. Some turn shiesty and shifty, others cold and distant. As I recite this obituary, so wishing it was a misprint. A valedictory statement of memories etched into the pavement of my mind. I often find myself looking back in amazement. In retrospect, and I'll expect to be pissed on or pushed away, tricked into thinking that those that I trust will eventually betray. It's sad to say I feel this way, but it's a conditioned response, brought upon in part by secondhand behind the back taunts. When the chosen Trojan horse trots in to become a friend of a different color, stricken by a blood brother, hurts much worse than a cheating lover. Prick your fingers, shake hands, and take the sacramental oath, meant to transcend pity, shit, and the inevitable changes of growth. Look at us now on opposite teams, hitching a ride on parallel dreams, chilling on polar extremes while sitting under the same moonbeams. We occasionally meet at a party around the street, sharing awkward conversations, swap chit-chat, and then retreat back to our interesting lives immersed in current labels and trends. Best friends become acquaintances and in turn turn to dead ends. Regurgitate past experience into a clever anecdote. The social experience seems inherently cutthroat. This is a shout out to those that will never hear this song. This goes out to my best friends with whom I no longer get along. Some turn shiesty and shifty, others cold and distant. As we recite this obituary, so wishing it was a misprint. I've passed out numerous times on your couches, floors, and stairwells. I've cleaned up your puke-shared beatings and called collect from jail cells. Lunch break smoking swag through a crinkled beer can. We beat gotcha dropped acid and paintball the random businessman. Passing patrons are pressured to purchase alcoholic drinks. For these juvenile delinquents frequently resorting to reckless hijinks. Jinx are just sick of each other, adjusted to slicing out ties, to wrap around your arm and become a junkie zombie that I despise. An endless string of lies arise when things start coming up missing. My mom's watch, liquid swords, and my first glass piece. At least you could have the respect to say that shit to my face. Erase your number from my rhyme book and retake my place in this rat race. This is a shout out to those that will never hear this song. This goes out to my best friends with whom I no longer get along. Some turn shiesty and shifty, others cold and distant. As I recite this obituary, still wishing it was a misprint. So she moved in, redecorated, and placed you on house arrest. Pussy whipped, creaming in your drawers for an ass and a breast. Passing the test but failing to grasp the entire picture. That's what you get for placing her as your primary fixture. Alone and rejected, eventually your friends get a call. A remorseful adolescent divorce, and of course you crawl back before you get all lovey-dovey with another hottie, steady grubbing money. Vindictive girls after revenge, a textbook case of slutty. And the thought goes out to the relocated that moved and set up shop. The distant destinations chosen like a pool shot with slop. Hop from city to city, I'm just laying down tracks and getting shitty. Sipping stolen serpent beer till we get kids out of the nitty gritty. Skateboarding, cigarette huddles in the corner cafeteria table. I'll receive notable mention in this unstable teenage fable.
Oh yeah. Now for the final song on our set.
CAC.
Just to wake y'all up. I see these people wandering in their little cars, their little badge, their fucking cock guns, fully loaded, chip on their shoulder. I don't know. They're just wandering. They just seem bloodthirsty to me. Can I see your license and registration, please?
Why?
kid.
Make my feelings hurt.
I think I could take it like that.
Cycle of historical repetition, modern man's hunter intuition. Started trophy hunting for sport, now just capture prey for court. Look, throw bags, another dealer. He's a great urban tracker, undercover sheep in wolf's clothing. Pounce on whoever's holding, which the flesh is just for fun. Plus to look good with the gun, lawyers are taxidermists. Legal verbatim serves the purpose. There's stuffing and a waste of time. He looks tasty, assign him a crime. PD predators on the prowl, yell threes instead of growl. They distort rules and facts, in roam streets and packs. Keep low, don't give them a reason, cause we're always in season. Instead of blaze orange, they wear blue. Ravenous eyes narrow in on you. The way they stalk is graphically National Geographic, with teeth like citations and post-bond abrasions. The fridge is full of spoiled meat. They bit off more than they can eat. Ambition has surpassed appetite. Trained to shoot you dead on sight. Stuck in bad guy mode. Search and destroy is their code. On a jurisdictional safari to them, a game like Atari. Cops are at the top of the food chain, or instincts wired in their brain. From too much Hawaii 5-0, to them it's a matter of survival. Gluttonous rationalizations for more police stations. The incident for symbiotic on a feeding frenzy for any narcotic or so-called evildoer. Laws are just a clever lure. They've got you really win, offer you a plea bargain. You're in the lion's den, either way they still win.